Hey guys, I'm Josh Brown.
And I'm Jordan Stevens.
And you're watching the Cars and Health Bars podcast. Let's get right into the episode. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Cars and Health Bars. Today is June 27th, 2025. I want to go ahead and say happy birthday to our boy Tyler. His birthday was yesterday, of course. You know, we've had him on the show a lot of times. He's a good friend of both mine and Jordan's, and I just want to extend a happy birthday.
And Gunners is actually the day right after.
And then Gunners.
No, that's crazy as back to back.
Yeah, it makes it easy to celebrate when they're together. I also want to say hi to YouTube. We're gonna get back in I hope we're gonna start posting our video podcast to YouTube. I guess there's probably going to be two versions of the podcast on YouTube for right now, because you're gonna, of course, get the non-video, just the audio, and then you're gonna get the combination. So we'll see whatever. If one is getting views and one isn't, we'll kind of address that how it comes. But I just want to say a big hello to the YouTube folks. If you would rather watch on YouTube, hop on over there, give us a subscribe, and you'll see a lot more of our shorts and stuff being uploaded to YouTube. Rolling into your car fact of the day, we're going to be hitting two of our topics, of course, with this car fact, both gaming and cars. And I highly doubt you know about this one, because it really blew my mind as well. So in NASCAR banned this move after a driver did the impossible with a GameCube trick. Ross, oh man, I struggled with his last name. Ross Castation was a melon farmer turned racer, and at the 2022 Martinsville Championship elimination race, he was running 10th place with one lap left to go, and his title dream was almost over, everyone thought. Ross had an idea nobody saw coming. Back in 2005, he played NASCAR on GameCube. Same. There was a weird physics glitch in the game where you could ride the wall as a speed boost and ride the barrier through the turn. So let's see. I lost my spot. Hold on. There was a glitch where you could use the wall as a speed boost, ride the barrier through the turns. It was just a video game trick until Ross made it real. On the final lap, he drove straight into the wall, grinding along the barrier. His car accelerated impossibly fast while riding through turns 3 and 4. He passed 5 cars in seconds. That is insane in NASCAR. Like, that is, you don't pass 5 cars unless there was like a wreck on the track or something. That's insane. And he ended up crossing the finish line in 5th place, making the championship cut. But the NASCAR announcers are speechless, and the officials, of course, were furious, and they immediately made a rule banning the wall riding forever.
Yeah, I did actually know about that one when it
What?
happened. Yeah, when it happened, I saw quite a bit about it.
Wow, I'm shocked. I didn't think you would know that one.
Yeah, I didn't play on the GameCube, but wall riding's in some other video games too, like even Wreckfest. I've seen it. So
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You know his sponsors and his race team. The guy, they must have been pulling their hair out seeing all that damage to the side of that car.
he made it to the cut though, man.
He did. Hey,
His last place to 5th was the last podium finish for that. So
you
it's
know
pretty
what
cool he
does
made it.
I think it's James Tall on the Cletus channel. He says, I'm either going to make first place or the highlight reel. Well, he definitely
There
made
you
the
go.
highlight reel. So yeah, that was cool that it hit both our genres, gaming and cars. It's
Uh-huh.
to you people that say that it's niche to have both categories, you are so unbelievably wrong. That's just such a crossover. I'll just break into this. I was talking to Jack of Soki Speed, and I don't remember. I think we were actually talking about the podcast, and I was like, "Yeah," I said you could, listen to the back half. It's gaming, and I was like, "I know you're not much into gaming." He was like, no, not really. He said, I do play a couple games, and I was, expecting Jack to be a normal, like, shooter guy like everybody else. Just about anybody guy jump on Warzone, has some fun. No, Jack was like, no, I burn up some Elder Scrolls Online. I'm like, what?
Yes, sir.
That blew my mind a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. He's like, yeah, I burned up Skyrim back in the day. I'm like, that's kind of wild. I wasn't expecting that from Jack.
Hey, Bethesda, man.
They make good games. Nobody can doubt that. All right, so we have a really big topic in the cars topic, but I want to talk about one thing before we get into that. Uh, so I'm kind of getting to where I need tires on the Camaro. I want to know what you think. Now after seeing, I drive it about once a month. I mean, I just drive it just to drive it now. Not for any reason other than just enjoyment and pleasure. Should I put
Hmm.
slicks on the Camaro? I mean, if that's even a chance there ain't, I'm not taking it out. I'm thinking
You're
about it.
talking about like what, some street R's, street SS's?
I'm thinking about going MTs, brother. I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
Mickey
going.
Thompson street
I
SS
don't
or street R's.
honestly. I'm thinking about going Hoosier, just going straight up slicks.
I mean,
Like
I don't
not
know
even.
if you want a radial. The street R's are pretty good.
Yeah,
They're
man, it's hard to
DOT.
beat those slicks though, man. They just look so mean. Like having no traction marks, just nothing but just dots.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
mean, if you're driving on the street, I'd make sure it's DOT legal.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's hard to find a slick that's DOT legal if
I
they
know
even
there's
exist.
street SS's aren't bad. The SS means super sidewall, and then the street R means radial. So you get street R. They have very little tread grooving. They're pretty performance oriented.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people really like the Mickey Thompson Street R's.
Yeah, they're a good tire. That's probably what I would run.
Yeah, it's hard to get away from the Nittos though. Nitto's such a good street tire, but yeah, I kind of
It's a
want to
good
try
like
something different.
it's a good all season if you could even. I mean, it's a summer tire, but I do it
Yeah,
all
but
year round.
yeah, I was gonna say as long as you got decent tread. I mean, even the R2s, like I've been driving in the winter, like they work perfectly fine. I mean, they're a good tire.
Yeah,
So I want to talk about, of course, I've gotten the doc here, car mods that should be illegal. In the way that I have this worded a little bit weird, not necessarily that you don't think that they should be on somebody's vehicle on the street, but like illegal in the terms of
you
you.
should not be
There's
allowed to put that on a car because
there you go, you
it's
got it,
not right.
you got
Yeah,
it, you got it. So I want to know some of what you think should be illegal.
I know the first thing you're gonna say:
What's that?
detachable steering wheel.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that till you brought it up. That's so God. If you have a detachable steering wheel, I just don't even know, brother. Like, just I want to make jokes that are
Can't give a
super
guy a
not
chance,
appropriate.
man.
Listen, I've said this before. If you are a bigger person and you have a cage in your car, it is fully acceptable to put a detachable steering wheel. So you need to get in and out of the vehicle. If you are 17 years old and you just bought your first Honda Civic, you do not need a steering wheel unless you are just ginormous. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
just it's not safe. You lose your airbag. It's stupid. It's like whenever you take your steering wheel off to flex it, whenever you go to the gas station, I just want to throw it at you. You know what I mean? That's just so dumb. I hate it. I hate it more than anything. Like my
Preach.
coworkers they'll show me, they'll be like, hey Slim, I found a Civic, and first picture there ain't no steering wheel. I'm like, oh my God. Like
Marketplace find of the week, baby.
all day. I hate them so much. Like,
What are you
way to
gonna do when
ruin
you
a
find a
car.
guy who's got multiple steering wheels and just ready to attach to one he's feeling like that day he's gonna have? Like,
Yeah,
that's your mortal enemy right there.
it is. God, like I,
He
I
gonna
have
have
no.
this steering wheel adapter to go to the passenger side, so it's
Oh
like you
my
got two
God,
steering wheels.
he's got one for each day of the week. It's just whatever he feels like using.
Got a Momo. I got eBay.
And I have, like I said, I have no problem with it if it's justified. Like, I put a cage in my car. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get me a Motion Raceworks detachable steering wheel. Now, I'm not going to get no, like, sad boy heart shaped steering wheel and put in my non caged car. That's just stupid.
All
Plain
right,
and simple.
so first car mod I think should be illegal. I can't remember the name of them, but you're gonna know what I'm talking about when I mention it.
Okay.
It's the I see all the guys do it. It came about from drift culture, but it's kind of made its way into the stance scene. Well, it has, and it's those little like it'll be like a piece of it'll be like a strap, right? A small section of strap holding like a heart, and they'll attach it to the rear
Oh,
bumper. I don't know what you call it.
yeah, there's
I
like the
cannot
sad boy
stand
toe
those.
straps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's not even a strap. because when people drift, it would swing, and that's how you.
What?
Yeah, it came
So it's
about from
literally an
drift culture.
accessory.
Yeah, but all the
Okay.
guys, I hate those, man. Don't even get me started. We can kind of throw in toe strap in there with it. A
Yeah.
non-functioning toe strap that goes to your grill or bumper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
second
don't even get
second
me
you go
started,
to
dog.
you imagine like you're broke down on the side of the road and like, you're not there and somebody's got to tow your car. They're going to pull that tow hook and you're not going to have a bumper anymore. I mean, that's what's
Goodbye,
going to happen.
bumper.
Like just see somebody's bumper ripped off, like it's not even the tow guy's like fault cuz like he's towing you by your tow hook.
You say, yeah, go ahead, hook up to that thing. Pulls
Yeah.
your bumper off.
Yeah, I had my buddy install that. It should work.
He knew what he
I,
was doing, man.
I'll give credit to the Lake Mall Fitchins because they've got a spot you can pop off and install one straight to the front, like the crash bar. So I'll give
Yeah.
credit to Fitchins, but there be so many people that don't be
A
using
lot
that
of
at all.
cars have that. You'd be surprised. And
Oh,
people
really?
don't do it.
Yeah,
Like
go
most
figure.
muscle cars do.
So I've got one, and this is probably I don't know if this is a hot take or not. And I'll come out of the metaphorical closet on this because it was really really cool back in the day, like back in the 2000s, and then like it kind of got like the Ricer guys took it over. But Underglow, I feel like Underglow, if it's done right, if it's a solid color and it's not all RGB and stuff, I don't know. I feel like Underglow is starting to make a comeback. In my opinion, I think Underglow is starting to kind of look a little popping.
I don't mind underglow if it's done right, but God,
That's
that
where
is
I'm at
a
with it.
that is a very hard. That just doesn't go in the same sentence, dude. You never see it done right. It's always the RGB strips,
Yeah.
and it's always on like a Chevy Cruze or something. It's never on something that's worth having underglow on.
I think what kind of changed my mind is Cletus has been using it a little bit. Like there's some of his cars, but on this like drag and drive event they did, one of the teams had I think it was S197, and they had the hood taken off and like had a big turbo, and the intercooler setup was actually on top of the engine and like had like a scoop going into
Mm-hmm.
it into the heat
Yeah.
exchanger. But he had like green underglow inside of there, and then he had like red all the way around
Oh
where the
yeah.
hood would go. I was like, that's kind of cool. I like
I
that.
think it's cool to have LED lights like lighting up behind the grill of a car or something. Like
Oh yeah.
there's some cool ways to do lighting.
I guess that kind of bleeds into something else that I don't know. I feel like it irritates me and it shouldn't, but like the people that like especially lifted truck guys are getting the worst about this. Having those stupid like star headliners. Like you are not a Rolls Royce. Get out of here with
I
that.
don't know. I kind of like it if it's done
Do
right.
you?
Hmm.
Man, it's starting to get in my opinion, it's starting to get a little overdone. Like it seems like
But
everybody with
yeah,
lifted truck is doing it. Like
and I would want a way to dim it myself because I don't always want that.
and maybe it's just the the bad apples ruining the bunch because I guess if I did see like a Denali that already had a lot of lighting going on, it had that, I'd be like, all right. But it's these guys in like these like early
Second gens,
2000s, yeah, F-150s where they're like it's got different color fenders, like
5.4 truck, like buddy, you need to be spending your money on them spark plugs. They about to blow out.
yeah, don't you have some lifters you need to replace?
Homie in this cat eye Chevy thinking it's worth a damn. Meanwhile, the rocker panel's just been deleted.
But no, look at my Starlight Sun or my headliner that I
And
spent
it's
money on.
always on the trucks that are clapped out. Like
Oh my god,
the exhaust on these trucks claps at you while they're accelerating. I can't stand it. I hear one
it's the
every day
worst.
leaving the gym, and it just, oh, dude. Every time I get to the gym, this dude's at the red light leaving his job, and I'm like, there he is. It's so loud, and it resonates for so long. You'll hear him so far after he leaves. I'm like, dear God.
Jeez. That I feel like most of my memories of like hanging out at parking lots, like during high school, is like of just clapped out trucks. So
Yeah.
just everybody had a
Oh,
clapped out
dude,
truck.
a mod I didn't. It just reminded me of it. Hanging out in
Yeah.
parking lots is a fake turbo whistle.
Oh my
I
god.
knew
Yeah.
someone who had one in Glasgow, and
No, you didn't.
yeah, bro, dude. I remember me and Caleb were sitting at Beaver Trail, and this dude left in this Chrysler 200, and he's done went past some movie theater in Glasgow, and I'm at Beaver Trail, and I can still hear this fake like whistle sound. It's loud. It wasn't like a normal like turbo sound.
Yeah. I feel like you could get on board with this one. because you're all about noise, but like some people just have no business straight piping their vehicle.
Oh, don't even get me started, dog. Every straight pipe vehicle.
I mean, I just whenever you mentioned the high school thing, I immediately thought of that. What is that Sapphire or what was
Oh
it?
no, Saturn or not
Sat
Saturn, Chrysler Crossfire.
Crossfire. That's what it was. Yeah, that
God,
thing.
dude, I remember that car. Nothing was louder than it, and it was just a little 4 cylinder. I mean, you'd think Ron Brooks's Camaro would have been louder, but nah, that thing,
Yeah,
dude,
God, you could
it
hear
had
it
no
going so
power
far
too.
away.
I mean, that thing
Uh,
made like 90 horsepower tops.
I think back whenever I had my V6 Camaro, he's like, somebody was talking crap through him. He was like, yeah, he wants to run you. I'm like, okay, let's run it. Like, yeah, I got a V6 Camaro, but I'm not making 90 horsepower. You know
I
what I
I
mean?
know a guy with a V6 37 Mustang, and he beat a C7 on the street. So it
You're
ain't
gonna
all
have to
about that
provide.
power. I
You're gonna
mean,
have
you
to
got a
provide some
torque.
facts on that one. I feel like a lot of people's
Oh,
not gonna
there's a
believe
video.
that.
There's a video.
I mean, is
And
power adder
C7,
like?
dude, nah, it's stock headers. I mean, C7 was
Ain't no way.
stock. It's just dude didn't know how to drive, and
Okay, yeah,
he
that's
spun.
yeah, that makes sense then. I'm like, it ain't outpower and outperforming no C7.
Nah. Hey,
Okay,
can
that
we
makes
hold on for a second, Bubba? My stomach's about to tear me up.
okay. So I know one that I'm really kind of got me thinking about this is any sort of economy car that has any modification. I feel like I don't know, man. That's just me. Like if I see
I
like a
mean, we
I'm
talking like wheels and tires?
no, I'm looking at like Altimas, Maximas with like just dumb stuff done to it. Like, you don't see it very often, but like maybe it's once got a hood scoop or, you know,
Oh,
I,
nah.
I once knew a guy that put like a bigger turbo on like a Chevy Cruze, and I was just like, brother, like, yeah, I get it's gonna be faster, but at that point, how much you spending?
What
Like,
is a Chevy Cruze?
yeah, it's a Chevy Cruze, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't even think I'd consider it a sleeper if it's stock block.
right, if it had like an LS in there or something, it'd be a whole different story. But like stock block with a bigger turbo, I just don't know, brother.
Or, I got a kind of a hot take. It kind of works on some cars, but I feel like on every car I see it on, I do
Okay.
not like it. Louvers, rear window louvers.
Whoa, yeah,
Now, side mirror Mustang louvers, I like.
yeah,
The OEM ones on like 13, 14. I think they're OEM. They may not have been, but like, they weren't like typical louvers. They were just a window cover. It looked like a scoop, like on the older Mustangs. I like that, but
yeah,
that's about it.
yeah.
Very
I
hot
mean,
take. The louvers just ain't for me.
you ain't a Lambo. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know. I don't think muscle cars pull that off. If I could give a pass to maybe one muscle car, I don't know. I kind of feel like the Challengers. I feel like I can almost give them a pass, but like no. If I see it on a Camaro, a Mustang, a Charger, I just can't, man. Even like a Challenger. I mean, it's got to really be fitting. Like it just can't. I don't know. I feel even bad giving that a pass. Like.
Yeah, I'm the same way, dog. I've seen a couple cars it works on, usually older muscle, but these new muscle cars or whatever you want to call them, I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah,
I
I don't
got
know.
I got another one that kind of you don't see it much anymore. You did like 10 years ago. Uh,
Yeah,
I guess you do see it some, but the sticker bombing, man. And maybe to go along with that is the anime sticker, like just the random anime stickers, and it's usually on these like like a Hyundai Veloster or some like stock
yeah,
economy car. I'm like, dude, I get you like some anime, I do too, but I ain't putting that on my car.
yeah. The same thing with the louvers. I feel like if one car gets like even a slight pass, it's like the Japanese cars.
Yeah,
Like,
I've seen some wrapped like S13s that. Oh,
yeah,
all
I'm
right.
like, all right, not for me, but it looks 10 times better than if somebody put that on, like you said, a Veloster or Altima
Yeah,
or anything that's not fitting. Like I get it, it's a Japanese maker, it's Nissan, but no, not wrong place, wrong time.
yeah, I agree.
I don't mind it though. You said the sticker bomb, and I was like, yeah, I like. I don't know. C7s and C6s, they have that like that back end right there that has that sharp edge, where the taillights
Uh
are.
huh.
I feel like if that's sticker bomb, that looks all right. But like you said, it's just the
I couldn't do that.
obscene. You couldn't do that.
Nah. I
I
like
think it's
when
just
they wrap them black on the back there.
yeah, and the hood or not the hood, but the roof to match too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that looks nice. I will give that. It's hard. It's hard to make a C7 look bad.
I
In
agree.
my-
That is like a challenge.
you don't see it anymore, but I feel like Lambo doors they gotta go. If
Yeah,
it's
for
not
sure.
a Lambo, that is so dumb. I feel like everybody just about can agree
Like
with
what is
that.
this, the 2000s? I mean, we I thought we were past this already.
Yeah, I watched a video. Cletus bought a fifth-gen Camaro that for some reason it's got a helicopter motor in it, but yeah, I know, right?
All right.
Because it messes with you because you see a big turbine in the center of the grill, and you would think it's just a big turbo car, but no, that's the turbine that feeds the helicopter engine. But
All right
for
then.
for whatever reason, the owner put Lambo doors on that thing. I'm like, why?
I mean, I guess he's trying to be different with that. I might get a pass because it's got a
It's already
fucking
different.
helicopter motor.
Yeah, I know. It's got afterburner and everything apparently.
No
Like,
shot.
yeah, like it's got to work too because like right where the diffuser is on the rear, like where it's all plastic, that
Hmm.
hole underneath is just a straight rectangle pipe, like metal pipe.
Yeah, afterburner just comes out right there.
Dude, I didn't know you could fit it, but that thing has true dual 6-inch pipe all the way from the front to the back.
Golly, dude, you must cut out.
You gotta see
Took
it.
a hammer to the body or something to fit that. I don't know
Oh
how you
yeah,
fit it around the axle.
it's got an X pipe too. Like, it's kind of crazy.
I
You
bet
should
that
look
thing
into it.
sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I don't think he was expecting it to, because he just wanted to test the starter and everything. He hit it and it wanted to fire off immediately. It's
All
kind of
right.
cool. Like, yeah, you got to check it out. It being a fifth gen's kind of cool. It was a ZL1 car too, dude. Like ruined or not really ruined, but I mean, he that's a ZL1 car, brother. Like, do it to
If you're a
the
fit
SS.
gen guy, you know it's
It
how
hurts.
dare you?
I know. I immediately saw the Alcantara steering wheel and ZL1 at the bottom. I was like, no.
No shot.
Oh, take a V6 at that point. It's nowhere near what it was.
He needed that rear axle, dog. All that
I
power.
guess so. I guess so. I mean, that's
I mean, was it like adapted to the transmission? That
yeah. It's got a
so it was
TR.
straight to the
I
TR
don't.
6060.
No, I don't think it had a TR6060. It had like a what would it be? A like C5 C6 auto or manual trans. If you said
TR
it, I would know immediately.
6060.
Oh man, it doesn't seem like that's what he said. It seems like it was like a 4 something, 40 or 4. I don't know. You'll have to check it out. But yeah.
4L80 or something. I mean,
No, 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 no. He said it came out of a Corvette, so it was some point, and it might.
4T70. No, not 4R75.
That's yeah, 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 yeah.
That's
That's
out
I
of the
believe that's what it was.
XLR. If
Yeah,
that's what that is.
I believe it was. Yeah, you'll have to fact check me on that, but yeah, it was kind of crazy that it went to an automotive transmission and then it had factory drive shaft, factory rear end. It's kind of crazy.
All right.
Cool. I mean, that's got to be the most unique car I've seen in a very, very long time.
Other mods. I got one. I feel like everyone says this, but I'm gonna say it. This is hot air intake. Get on my K&N
Oh
Spectre. I mean,
yeah.
get your crappy intakes out of here. They're not especially on these daily drivers. I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, if I could have took the one off my Camaro when I bought it, I would have.
Yeah, yeah, I 100% agree. That, and I feel like K&N too is not helping these people out because they're advertising put our cold air intake on. It sounds better, and then the people who don't have money for cold air intake, they try to make their own, and it ends up being a hot air
Nah,
intake.
bro.
Like,
MAF sensor scaling done got messed up. That pipe is not the
oh yeah,
same size.
it isn't. It has no idea what to do. Oh man, I'm trying to think of any more off the top of my head. I mean, everybody think. Oh, actually, I saw this in the
Oh, okay.
news.
I got
Uh,
another one.
so I believe it was South Carolina. Cops were actually pulling these squatted trucks over and
Yeah.
making them lift their trucks up before they could go back on the road. I was like, dang, brother. Like, I agree that actually literally needs to be illegal. That is, I mean, at some point, like you're on a motorcycle, it is so hard to see a motorcycle guy on in a
Yeah.
squatted truck or crazy. Even a fit gen, like it's hard to
Well,
see
you
any
know what
car.
else I don't like is
What's
the
that?
headlights. They're pointed up, blinding people.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like your high beams on all the time because they're aiming up. It's like, dude.
Trying to call Batman to come save the day.
Uh, yeah. Another. I feel like I'm surprised we haven't mentioned this already. God, I could. This is probably my most irritating thing of all time. I think is stance boys and their camber, dude. Excessive
Oh yeah,
camber. I mean, to the point where you're on a set of tires for just driving to the car show and back.
yeah.
You're changing
That's
them out.
insane.
It just blows my mind that people enjoy their car like that.
I don't know. And me personally, I'm not big into like that scene, and I don't. I like slammed cars, I really do.
I do
But it
too.
feels like the camber guys just ruin that
Yeah,
because
you
every
go to
time you
slammed enough, Gatlinburg. Oh yeah, it's all
exactly
camber. Like
like
it
that's
ain't
exactly what I
just a
was thinking
lowered
of,
car.
man. And it sucks too because like there ain't nothing better than an RCSB truck that's just like scraping
Yeah.
frame,
Well, you
like
don't see a lot
anything,
of RCSBs there. You see just imports, IS
man.
300s, Golfs, BRZ FRS. I swear those are the worst offenders. I think we just need to ban those cars in general.
God,
If
no.
you own one, you're getting like 50% of what you paid for, and it's going to the scrapyard. Goodbye.
Uh, but they're just as bad as the 350Z guys with their cackle tunes
Oh
too.
yeah, don't even get me started.
The cackle tune needs to be illegal. They all need to be illegal.
I love when people like Brian Kimball get a 350Z.
Oh yeah, he just dogs that thing out.
They know what they got.
Yeah, exactly. And Brian's using it what it really should be used for. I mean, that's a great drift platform. Like it
Yeah.
really is. Car's lightweight, swings around easy, short wheelbase. Hey, it's a great drift car. Oh man, I think that's about got us for our illegal car mods. I'm curious to know in the comments what you guys think should be an illegal car mod, whether that be literal or just the figure of speech. So I gotta know what you guys think. So with that being said, guys, we'll throw it to a quick break and we'll come back with our gaming topic. All right, we're back with your gaming topic. So I want to talk about some game mechanics that make us rage quit. So whenever this comes to mind, I don't know what are some that make you maybe not rage quit, but heavily dislike a game and like not really make you look forward to playing it.
Heavily dislike. I can think of on Gang Beasts. I don't know why it is, but if you get knocked out and you come up, you're invincible for so long, and that just irritates me, bro. Because I'm messing this dude up, and it's just he gets a lucky hit on me because I should have knocked him out by now, but he's invincible. Oh, it
Yeah.
irritates me.
You know, the thing that kind of gets me, and I don't play very many of these games, but whenever I do, man, it is infuriating. Like games where you have to get checkpoints or like save
Yeah.
points, and like we'll say like for example, you're playing a platformer and you get killed, and you got to redo the same
Oh
level
yeah.
over and over and over again. God, that just makes me want to never play a game
I don't
ever.
know. I can kind of like it gets me to the point where I'm like, all right, I'm getting this damn level.
Yeah, and I mean, theoretically, it does make you better because you know the more repetition makes you better. I feel like the Dark Souls guys are the ones that like they love this. Like punishment is pleasure for them because it's just constant dying. You probably fight a boss 10 million times before you actually get to beat him. It's just I can't do it, man. I just get so irritated. I'm like, all right, I'm not doing this
I
again.
know it kind of irritates me on Call of Duty. I don't know if you call it a mechanic, but gameplay feature is nade spam with the munition boxes, dude. Oh
Oh
my
my god.
lord.
That stupid map where it's like a hotel, not a hotel. It might be a hotel, but that little tiny stakeout. Oh my god,
Oh
dude, it is
yeah,
the worst.
nade spam, dude.
Mm-hmm.
RPGs too. Get me away.
RPGs, yeah. What about like and this you might disagree with me on this one, but games where weapon durability is just kind of it's not even like it don't add to the game. It's just kind of there. Like Dead Island comes to
Oh,
mind.
that's
It's just
exactly
like
what I was gonna think of.
man, it's
So,
just like cool. Like I guess it adds some realism, but it's really just an inconvenience. It's just like all
yeah,
right,
I
well, I guess I gotta
agree.
try it. use something else for right now. And I've never come to the point to where I just don't have money to repair my gun. Maybe me and you are just like, used to going around collecting money passively, but it just seems like such a unnecessary element of the game. Like they could make it better, like where you actually had to go find those parts over again to repair it. That would make it a little bit more immersive, but
Yeah,
just simply spending money to fix it just seems so unnecessary and
it's
inconvenient.
like might as well spend my money while I'm here.
Yeah, so
I know
yeah, Dead
another
Island
game
comes to mind.
mechanic that kind of irritates me is if it's a open world game but you can't go in certain areas during a mission or something. Like
Yeah,
that irritates me. I remember Assassin's Creed Black Flag was kind of like that in some ways. I love that game,
yeah,
but man, that
I do
irritated
too.
me.
That's one of the, in my opinion, I think that's the best Assassin's Creed. It's so good.
It was different.
It was different. I know there's some people, especially the Pokemon community, that like. I think most of the Pokemon games, no matter if you've played the game for 10,000 hours or you're just now starting out, you cannot skip the tutorial. And I feel like there's a lot of games like that.
Yeah, a
Like,
non-skippable tutorial irritates me. I hate when I relaunch a game and it makes me do a tutorial for some reason. Rocket League's done that to me.
really?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't need no tutorial.
It's crazy too, because so little people do tutorials on games. Like I
Hmm.
did the tutorial on Faz for whatever reason. I think I was just bored one night, and I got an achievement for completing the tutorial, of course. And the Steam achievement is like only 4% of players have unlocked this. I'm like, oh
Jesus.
my god! It was one of those rare achievements that has gold all around it.
Hmm.
I'm like, wow, just for completing the beginning of the game.
Wow, I guess if you need to upgrade your Steam profile, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. It's an easy one. Yeah. Yeah, the weapon durability thing, I feel like a lot of people can relate to that because a lot of games, like I think even Zelda, they've started adding durability to weapons, and it's just so, I don't know, it just seems so unnecessary and just such a chore. Like it really is a chore that they've added to games.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like chorey type games where you gotta run off and do a million things just to get to the next level. Like I don't know. I'm someone who likes to kind of do my own thing, and if you
Yeah.
gatekeep me, I get some gatekeeping, but you can't just gatekeep people. I think of Destiny. You know, like I can go do my own thing, level up, and if I want to do a dungeon, I gotta really level up and get pinnacle drops. And Destiny kind of irritates me. This is another gameplay feature, not a mechanic, but sunsetting stuff. AK, like they're sunsetting Warzone now.
Yeah.
Anything you got previously in that game could just never be good again. And they're gonna like the campaign for Destiny 2, the original one. You can't play it no more. It's not even in the game.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like gameplay features that just parts of the game that are took out. I don't like. I can't go back and play
Yeah.
parts of the game.
Yeah, that's not right, man. You should be able to go back and hop in anytime. I mean, you've got nostalgia there that can't be replaced. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I can't really. I mean, there's one thing. It's not like you said. It's not necessarily a mechanic, but it really irritates me that the new Arc Arc Survival Ascendant, that you have to buy this pack to have access to, I'd say, a good third of the game. And not only that, but now they've added it to where there's like $2 and $3 packs where you spend that to have access to like new tames in the game.
Yeah, I don't like that either. That's kind of gatekeepish in a way too.
That's
I mean, how much
very
does
gay.
that game cost to begin with?
I mean, it's like a $60 game, just like
Yeah,
everyone
nah, you
else, you
should
know?
get full content for that money.
Yeah, like I shouldn't have to pay money for a tame. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I
And if
shouldn't have
I'm
to
paying
pay
money,
money
I
for.
better get it.
Yeah,
Like
what do you mean? I gotta
now I
go
got to go through
find
the
it?
taming
Nah,
process
just go
too.
ahead and give it to me.
Imagine you never find it. You spent like $3 and you can never find it. God,
Irritating. Yeah,
it would
micro
be.
DLC really irritates me in games.
It's becoming a serious problem. It seems like game developers are having a harder and harder time making it actually feel worth it. Like, man, we started out with like getting some map packs on Black Ops 2, and now it's like you got to spend $20 to get a skin and a gun. It used to be $3 for a camo on a gun.
Yeah, it was
We've
on
come a
every
long
gun,
way.
not just one.
Yeah, inflation.
Yeah, dog. Call of Duty done inflated.
They did. Uh, I guess we could loop back to that. I do want to hit on this topic because this is something I think it'd be fun to talk about. Is if you were to develop a game, what would it be like? Like, what would Jordan's game be?
Jeez, that is a hard one because there could be multiple Jordan games. Right away I'm thinking Gang Beast, but remastered almost in a way you could say. Like, I'm gonna make a game where you just beat the shit out of people, and it's got skill based, like it's got
Oh my
movement,
god,
like
not skill based.
yeah, like it's got a skill cap for how to control your character. Like Rocket League has card control. Okay, you got character control in this game. You gotta get good at it.
Jordan's the one guy that wants to add skill based matchmaking to a party game.
No,
He
no
wants to
matchmaking.
smoke.
Random matchmaking. That's what I like.
Oh my god.
Nah, and then I think I could make like some Wreckfest style games. I think I'd probably change a few things up. I'd make it more arcadey. I
Yeah.
definitely would have some crazy maps, dude. I mean, it'd look like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater maps that you made back in the
God.
day or something. You remember Tony Hawk's Underground? You make your own maps. See, that's what it'd be like.
Yeah. Oh my god. That they really should have added that in Wreckfest too. That's so like God, they really kind of botched that up. They could have had so many cool
Well, it's
features in
still, I
Wreckfest
think it's
too.
early access still.
I hope so. Because that would be such an easy thing to add like Forge mode into Wreckfest
Yeah.
too, where you could have your
I
own like
think
private
theater
lobbies.
mode should be in every game.
Oh
Every
my
game
god.
I make's going to have it.
You imagine us taking a video of that one car where it was like one wheel and a guy just riding on top of it.
Dude, I'd be making a TikTok out of that. Like, see me riding dirty.
Oh my god. I know that I've been playing a lot of this game. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like City Skylines a little bit.
Hmm.
It's it's based off the Jurassic Park movies, and you basically
Oh, I've
rebuild
seen
your
that.
own. Oh, it's so much fun. They're making a third one. It comes out in October, so that's gonna be my birthday present for sure. So yeah, you basically, and it's cool because the second one that came out, it actually follows the movies in the campaign. So like you have to redo each movie, but I think what would be really cool is if you took that game where you have a Jurassic Park builder style where people come to your theme park, but it meets Ark. So like you've actually got to physically go
Oh,
out and
man.
tame the stuff and then bring it back to your place to put it on display.
So,
Oh
what's
my
that
god,
look like? You got to go tame a Troodon.
that'd be rough.
All right,
That'd be
about to go
awful.
tame a KMS. I'm not doing that.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that would be so much fun and like maybe implement like some what is it, Minecraft villagers into it there a little bit, running the shops, you
There you
know.
go. I think I'd have like a horror style survival arc. Like, it'd be
Oh
more
yeah.
like surviving the dinosaurs, not taming them and overcoming. It'd be like, nah, you just trying to survive, man. You gonna like be in the redwoods, and you gonna be down bad to just get some clean water and not die.
Yeah, I like that a lot. It seems like there was something supposed to be coming out similar to that, but it never did come to light.
That'd be interesting. I haven't yet to see a game kind of like that.
No, and I don't know. Of course, it's very it's getting fed to me because of my algorithm, but I'm all about the dinosaur stuff. I never grew up off of that. I'm all about it. Like it's just that's me. Yeah, I feel like the I'm just hung up on the dinosaur stuff right now. I feel like
Dude,
that and Faz.
Slenderman. You remember Slenderman games?
I do.
I'd be making a new Slenderman game.
I found out in the Easter egg the camp maps on Faz, the Slender Man can actually like spawn in and be outside of the map watching you.
No shot. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they just it's all a little off topic, but they just added a huge update to Faz. They added like a new equipment and everything. It's there's a sound recorder now, so you can actually record the ghost talking and stuff. And there's like all kinds of new voice lines. Like there was
Dang.
one where the ghost was like, "I'm watching you." I'm like,
Dang.
"Oh, all right."
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm a get out. And like that's not even the worst of it because there's supposed to be like a horror 2.0 update coming out this year.
Oh,
So yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna have
about
to play that.
they're gonna be changing the death animation and everything. Yeah, you need to because I'm about to pass you up. I'm getting
Homie
ready to
ain't about to be
prestige.
prestiged. He lying.
Oh, I am. I'm level 97, brother. I'm right there.
You still got a ways to go, Bubba.
Not my fault. There wasn't any levels in the game whenever I played.
Hey, I've played a lot. You don't even know.
That's fair.
I may not
That's
have done
fair.
that
All
tutorial though.
6 hours. That was a long time. I got 160 hours. And I'm just now prestige 1.
Hey,
I'm just not
it's
good
like me
like
on
you.
Call of Duty, dude. I'm just click above most of them.
A click of a post. You talked to me when you got a trophy in that trophy case.
Hey, you talk to me when you get everything diamond on Black Ops 2, cuz.
No, I didn't, did I? Black Ops 3 for sure. Well, I almost had dark matter. You did though.
No, I almost had it. I didn't have LMGs
What?
and SMGs.
What SMGs? Boy, you
I
the
didn't
AR
use all of them.
SMG
The
guy.
Pharaoh, bro? No thanks.
What? The Pharaoh is my favorite.
Nah,
Oh,
bro.
I would
Mid.
slaughter people. No, I would
Mid.
slaughter people. Oh
Kuda
my
all
god,
day.
this guy. The Cuda was good. They were all good. What are you
VMP,
sleeping on the
Kuda,
Pharaoh for?
Vesper,
The Pharaoh is probably
Peacekeeper Mark
I,
II.
I'd say the Pharaoh probably is the worst of all of them, but the Pharaoh is good. I'd
It's
rather use it
mid.
than like an LMG. Oh,
It ain't out DPM and something close up.
this guy likes the Gorgon. That's what he likes.
Nah, get out of here. 48
The 48
dredge.
dredge.
God.
God, those LMGs are so
Oh,
horrible
I
on that
loved it
game.
when I'd spin the mystery box on Origins and get the L4 Siege. Yeah, what am I going to do with this thing?
Not miss the robot foot.
Nah, useless.
Uh, yeah, it is very useless. I can't think of really any other game that I would make because I'm just so hyper focused on that genre right now. I mean, I would remake Black Ops 2 all day long and I wouldn't change a dang thing about it. I mean, Black Ops 2 is golden.
Yeah, I don't even know if I would just re-release it. I wouldn't even update nothing.
No graphics, no nothing. Like
Except I'd have
I
pre-patch DSR, post-patch FAL because that was OP.
yeah, and forced game chat all the way. If you don't have game chat on, you just get kicked out. You gotta go
Yeah,
play TDM or something. Like,
you ain't playing
nah, and
search.
no updating the mic input quality. No, we
Nah,
need that. Like,
it's gonna sound straight out of 2012.
yeah, like, I want automatically default there to be some sort of music playing. Like, even though there's not
I'm gonna
somebody playing
try it out.
music, yeah, you got to have somebody with like a Connect mic, somebody with a mic
You
buzzing.
know, where's that on Call of Duty now? Dude. The map was good.
Dude, if they would have had I'm gonna try it out in the Black Ops 7 trailer, oh my god,
How
I would have
how
lost
is
it.
a bad Black Ops 2 map better than any Black Ops 6 map?
Oh no, not Aftermath.
Dude, I'd rather
I'd
play
rather
Aftermath. At
I
least
would
it's a
too. I'd
3 lane
rather
map that I can actually play. I was playing the
I'd
other
rather
day, dude. Oh my god. I can't stand the lanes on these games, dude. There's like I go to one lane and there's elevation below me, above me. I can be seen from other. Dude, Lowtown on Black Ops 6 just irritates me so much. What is the
low
layout of
town.
these maps? Yeah, that water map. You go in the
Oh
water around the
oh
edges.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, and there's that
god.
fountain in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
God, bro. Who designed this map? A 12-year-old? Like,
Oh my
how does this
god.
play out?
And nobody plays that far lane where that
No,
like weird market
of course
restaurant
not.
is. The only time I've seen it is in Prop Hunt.
Yeah. Dude, no one plays that map. I swear, I was playing. I got Extraction, Lowtown. The best map I had was Grind, and I don't even like Grind that much because it don't play that fast.
You're not making a good case for the guy who is kind of burnt out on Nuketown because that's just about the only one worth playing on
Nuketown, I
there.
like. I don't even care. I ever play Nuketown.
I would rather they just release Firing Range for the eighth
They
time in a
they
row.
did.
Oh, of course. They can't not release
Of
that
course
map.
not.
I mean, it's good. I mean, it's just crazy. That and Nuketown are their bread and butter. That's their
Mm-hmm.
like rust.
I don't know what else. Summit was a good one. I wish that one got released more.
Summit was really good. Studio was Firing Range.
Yep.
Let's uh Yeah, I mean, all of them were so good on Black Ops 1 and 2.
Standoff. That shit came.
Standoffs,
It was in a
yeah, it
Cold
came
War.
back. It was also in not Black Ops 6, but the one before Black Ops 6.
Cold War.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay. It was in COD Mobile also, but like I'm telling you, man, I know you hate mobile games and COD Mobile probably, but COD Mobile really was like a combination of all the best
Call of
COD
Duty
games. It
Online.
had, yeah, it was Call of Duty Online. It had all the guns from different COD games, all the best maps. It had standoff. I don't think it had hijacked, which hijacked would be baller to have back. I think I'm thinking of maybe Black Ops 4 had hijacked and standoff. I know for
Black
sure
Ops
they had
3 had
hijacked.
hijacked.
Yeah, but wasn't it called like Skyjacked or
Mm-hmm.
something? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Black Ops 3. Yeah.
Dude, there's a vent on there I never knew about in Black Ops 2.
What's that?
It was in the hot tub side, and you throw an aid in it, and it goes down to the bottom.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
open vent.
That's
You
kind of
probably drive
cool.
an RCXD down it.
Oh my god.
It's
Does it
crazy
go
how.
anywhere?
Yeah, it goes all the way to the bottom. It could kill people. It lets
Oh
out
my
right in the
god.
bottom. Some dude camping
That's
there chucking
awesome.
aid.
That is really cool. That reminds me of that map Stakeout on Modern Warfare, whatever we're on right now, where you could throw a nade through the vent in that camping
Oh
room.
yeah, Black Ops
Yeah,
6.
is it Black? Yeah, it is Black Ops 6. For some reason, I was thinking of Modern Warfare.
Because Black Ops is
Yeah,
coming out again.
you know, and I found that really hard to believe that they were going to do back-to-back Black Ops games. I was like, well, this is just something they're covering up because Sledgehammer wasn't ready, But sure enough, I looked deep into it, and from the start, like during
They
Black Ops
intended.
6, yeah, they intended because they wanted to follow the momentum of Black Ops 6 into Black Ops 7. So
It ain't
kudos to
looking
them.
good though.
You don't think so?
Black Ops 6 was a flop, man.
Yeah, Black Ops 6 was a flop, but look how good Black Ops 7 is going to be a follow up to Black Ops 2. How could they mess that up?
Oh, they definitely can.
They can and will. Dude, I don't know. I heard they're bringing back wall running too.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know though. I mean, I guess we'll see.
Man, if they make it cartoonish like Black Ops 3, I'm gonna have a good time regardless.
We was talking about Black Ops 3 at work today. With these upgrades, you never stood a chance.
You don't. And they bringing specialists back, dude. I'm getting Black Ops 3 vibes. I'm getting excited.
They're bringing back
Like,
specialists.
I mean, we saw in the trailer somebody use active camo,
Yeah,
like on the fly. So, I mean, unless it's a like a
campaign
tactical,
feature.
yeah, or a campaign feature, which I could see that, but you know,
They had the wingsuits in Black Ops 2. I remember
did
campaign.
they?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You glided into the one mission on the wingsuit,
Okay, I think
and then you
that
had
does
the
sound familiar.
rappel on the one. They always have some cool stuff. But it's
Yeah,
always on a rail feature. Is the only thing I don't like. It ain't open worldish.
yeah. Well, shoot. I think that's about all I got for today. I definitely want to encourage you guys to hop on over to the YouTubes and give us a follow or a subscribe on there because you'll be able to find our content there. Because I believe Spotify is the only place you could find our video podcast. If you're listening to Apple Podcasts, of course, you don't have video. But I think if you want to watch the video and you don't want to get on Spotify, hop on over to the YouTube channel. We'll have the video podcast up there as well as here on Spotify if that's where you're at. So if you want to actually see the video and see us in person, that's the place to find us. And I think that's all I've got. So I will catch you guys in the next one.